Oh, that was an abbreviated intro.
We'll edit that in. Hi, everybody.
We're so professional. All right, it's
Yes.
Kathy, Mark, and Lara. They got the whole gang.
Lara's in. Awesome. Superhero movies are fun.
So fun.
And they can be really fun. And this one is called Veeran, which is coming out June 2nd. It's a Tamil language superhero film starring Hiphop Tamizha Adi as I'm guessing Veeran might be the title character. He might be the superhero.
I was going to say, what does Veeran mean? It might be his name. Right?
Might be. And so superhero stuff looks very colorful and over the top, and starring a music guy, as the superhero. I wonder if he's got special powers with he's got a boombox or something.
Like a microphone,
like Mr. Microphone,
like a mic drop.
Oh my God, Lara, were you saying that he did the music for Kati?
Yes, he sure did.
Okay, that's good. That's that was a great movie. Everybody needs to watch that.
Yeah,
one of those simple concepts. Just take a truck and get it from point A to point B, but all kinds of shit goes down.
Right. That's very cool.
It's very cool.
The movie also stars Vinay Rai, Athira Raj, with Munish Kanth, Kali Vangak, and Sasi Selvaraj, directed by ARK Saravan. So a Tamil language sort of, all-star cast, an all-star. Cool. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. Is this a full trailer? I
think it's 2.5 minutes, so that's usually full trailer. I believe it is.
Okay.
Let's official trailer. There it is.
Let's do it.
Okay, then I can't wait to see this. So weird. Okay, here we go.
The laser power technology. மக்கள் நடமாட்டம் இல்லாத இடங்கள்ல மட்டும் தான் செயல்படுத்தணும். தவறுதலா வேற எங்கேயாவது நடத்துனா
டிவில என்ன பாத்தீங்க?
அது என்னமோ ப்ளூ கலர்ல வெடிச்ச மாதிரி காமிச்சா.
நம்ம ஊர் வழியா போற கேபிள் ஒரு வேளை வெடிச்சதுனா நம்ம ஊர்லயும் அதான் நடக்கும்.
அது வெடிச்சிட்டு போகுது. நீ முதல்ல திருமகள் நாடத்தை போட்டு விடு.
அம்மா, குமர கூட கொஞ்சம் வெளிய போயிட்டு வரேன். மாப்பிள்ளை வேற உட்கார்ந்திருக்காரு. எல்லாரும் என்ன நினைப்பாங்க? மாப்பிள்ளை கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டு போடி.
யாராவது ஓய்.
இந்த பக்கவனா ஓடி வந்தத பாத்தியா?
இப்படி தான ஓடி வந்தோம்.
இப்படியே ஊர்னா கை பிடிக்காதே.
இவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் எப்படா சொல்லி புரிய வைக்கிறது?
முடியும் அந்த வீரனால. அந்த காலத்து வீரனூர் மக்கள் வீரனை காவல் தெய்வமா கும்பிட்டாங்க. வீரங்கோயிலுக்கு கீழே இன்னமும் அந்த கற்கோவிலும் வீர சிலையும் அப்படியே இருக்கு.
டேய், புற அதுக்குள்ள இவ்வளவு பெரிய கதை யோசிச்ச?
டேய், இது மரகத நாணயம் கதைடா.
I will get you soon.
இந்த பிரச்சனை இதோட முடியல. வீரன் கோயிலை இடிக்காம அந்த கேபிளை போடவே முடியல.
30 நாள் தான் டைம் இருக்கு. இதுதான் உன்னோட கெரியரை டிசைட் பண்ண போற ப்ராஜெக்ட்.
இதுல நான் தோக்க கூடாது.
26 ஊருக்காரங்க இடம் கொடுத்திருக்கான். உங்களுக்கு என்ன?
என்னைக்கு வந்து ஊருக்குள்ள காலை வச்சாலும் போச்சு.
வீரன் கோயிலை எவன் இடிக்க வந்தாலும் வீரன் வருவான். நடலும் தெரியலையா? நான் தான் வீரனா நடிச்சது.
உன்னை விட நான் நல்லாவே நடிப்பேன். போப்பா.
That was cute. Okay.
It started out like really kind of comedic and like kind of funny, and it ended that way. But then there was like this part where like, it's kind of a little more serious than I thought it would be.
It's going to be an epic journey, and it's going to have every emotion. That's a lot of times in these Indian films is they give you all of it. They get comedy, you get the drama, you get the heartbreak, you get the sci-fi, you get the superhero, you get the military getting involved in fucking everything else as usual. Corrupt cop. It has it all. That looked really cute.
It reminded me of that Minal Murali, that one that came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That superhero film. It had that same vibe where just a kind of normal guy gets these powers, and of course, people want to subvert that, and the military gets involved. So it had that vibe to it. But it looked like total fun. And, coming out June 2nd, so it's right around the corner.
There were a few dance scenes.
I know. I'm waiting. I was like, are we going to have some epic like fight sequences that turned into dance?
Well, they were dancing by the wind turbines, which I thought was interesting. That looked on the road. That was really cute.
What's happening? Is that where you're getting? I appreciate the comedy in it. It's like these movies are so long, and some of them are just their message is so deep, right? You have to just really pay attention. But it kind of just that lightheartedness of the whole story is probably one of my favorite parts.
And hip hop, I guess we call his first name is Hip Hop. I don't know if it's
I think Tamizha.
Tamizha, he's very appealing.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a great leading man. He looks he's very cute. He knows how to do humor in a sort of self-deprecating way. That was really, really cute. That's hard to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good origin story. This is the favorite part. Like, I'm not as interested. Once a superhero is a superhero, and when you get into the sequels of the Marvel and the stuff gets bigger and bigger and badder. It's like, I like the first one where a normal person becomes the superhero. That's my favorite part of the superhero thing.
And I like that they're using like different deities, right? So all of their superheroes aren't really, it's not a radioactive bite or a millionaire with, technology advances, but it's like, nope, here's something that's truly part of history.
Yeah, that's
and the culture.
It's based on their mythology.
Mm-hmm.
They tie that in some way. All of the ones we've seen sort of tie into it that way, which is it is interesting. I think it just looks really like a combination of a lot of things. I mean, I think it looks fun. I'm interested to see what the posters look like if it brings along that same sort of.
Let's take a look at these posters. Okay, here it comes one. All right. This looks like kind of a teaser because we have, they're not really showing him. He's got his powers, like he's using that kind of electrical. I got the impression, so it seemed like we totally obliterated Mark.
Like lightning?
That's okay.
Sorry.
It looks like we talk about a cable that runs through almost like electricity, and I'm not quite sure we'll have to see it for them. I love how they were like, we don't care if you destroy a village, whatever. Like, they're not getting hysterical about it. So that's kind of nice. That's a nice teaser poster because you don't really usually see the overhead view like this very often, and I like how it goes from warm to.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have superhero hip hop.
Oh yeah,
that's very fun. That almost has a Thor vibe, like the Thor posters
or like
have that.
Shazam even.
Even Shazam,
Right? Like
Shazam.
Super colorful and not taking itself too seriously.
Looks like the sort of Veeran dance party. You got people back there. Looks like a rave, a superhero rave. And then we have. So this is it looks like his rural background coming into it. Like you almost wouldn't know this is a superhero movie.
No,
not at all.
Have a whole character back. I don't know why it's so much hay. I don't know what the hay has to do with it. There's a lot of hay in this poster. I know they needed room to put the type, but come on, guys, that's a lot of hay. Unless the hay is important. Exactly.
Well, there's a horse involved in this.
Oh, so there is a horse.
You got to feed the horse.
Maybe
that's
he's
true.
Hungry.
But I always love a good upper or lower third design where you have most of the posters kind of negative space. I always appreciate that. So they brought the hay into it. Okay. And then here's him and his horse. This is a superhero outfit, which I thought was hilarious when people make their superhero outfits.
Yeah.
That's also my favorite part in the superhero thing is when that comes together.
Right.
And the horse looks a little stripped in. Like he's definitely not quite the right size, maybe.
No, it's a little bit small for a horse.
Yeah.
He should have been back a little further, and they blurred him out all except for his head, so it looks kind of like it's growing out of him.
He's like dusty. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a windstorm or what's happening at the bottom.
That's the horse's leg to the left of his arm, right? I mean,
he's kind of starting to rear up a little bit. It looks like,
Right.
But they have to make room for type, make sure type can read, and then they're like, well, if we get the type to read, then we're gonna have to put more dust. And then, I get the type problem that this was posing for them.
Coming out on June 2nd.
Well, that was the important
thing. Coming out again?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
They're not clear. Okay, and then. It's coming out soon. June 2nd.
Yeah, next weekend.
That's
And then
next week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is pure superhero with the horse back there, just a silhouette this time. That works a little better because you're not having to put him in the environment really.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cute. But again, like I don't know if you guys are noticing that kind of he's cut in half at the top, so he doesn't.
Yes,
have
it's like I don't know. It's almost like him versus the superhero version of himself.
What's strange about it is they didn't carry it through. Like it should have been his whole wardrobe, but they only used it on his face, which is kind of a.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, the posters are almost there. They tried.
So close.
There's too many ideas in this one. You didn't really need to do all that.
Yeah.
I get it though. Everybody wants to pack everything into these. It's got a lot to say, but the tone was very consistent. A lot of blue and kind of lighter toned. He looks kind of funny, and he's got a little bit of a wink at the audience. So they have that going for him. But they do make it look a little bit like a cheesy cheesy superhero movie. But that's okay. It kind of is. It's comedy hard, like
I think it's a lighter. It feels like a lighter-hearted, like you said, Lara. Shazam. Maybe
we probably shouldn't mention Shazam since it did so badly.
Well, the first one did well, but the second
one, okay.
It's not amazing.
Don't mention Shazam.
Don't talk about it.
We're not talking about Shazam.
Okay.
The feel is there.
Well, they throw Shazam has the lightning bolt, and this one has the lightning bolt right through.
But it also has that comedic kind of that whole movie and that whole kind of where Shazam comes from, right?
Well, I
the
think
mythology behind it is kind of.
True.
The very serious superhero people really don't want their superheroes to be funny. They want them to be very serious. This is, the world is coming to an end.
Is there a division? Like, are there the people that want to be funny and not? Because I know there's sort of the division. I was talking to people about Batman like the other day, and some people really like the serious Batman, and some people do not. And I don't think it's fair because you don't want to compare George Clooney Batman because that one was like not good and it was kind of funny, but it was not. But that and the Batman, which I hated. I'm sorry, but I did.
Well,
I did not like
think
the
it's
Batman.
DC. Like I think it's the universe, right?
It
applies to. It's like DC never wants to be funny and lighthearted, right? They're always just like all the characters are serious.
Dark.
Everyone is dark. Like no one has like a great origin story.
No.
But then there's the Marvel where Stan Lee kind of created all of these backstories and families and so there's like
lighter tone.
There's a little more humanity towards the Marvel stuff, and a little more like godlike qualities to the DC stuff, whether it's Superman or whatever.
Well, the Flash had just had a trailer come out. We probably should look at it. So there's a reveal of Batman in that, and I think honestly, the reveal of the Batman in that is the best Batman to me. It was the perfect tone, the perfect person to do it, and I'll keep it secret in case you haven't seen it out there, but. Lara and Mark and I will review that trailer.
And also the music from that particular Batman
is so good.
Is the music of Batman to me. So that's why it's smart for DC to sort of go back to like kind of an original
Be more
vibe.
crowd-friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, the Batman was not any fun, and it was so long.
It went on for. I said the movie's over. Oh no, there's another 50 minutes of like.
And I didn't watch it.
It was like brooding gets to be like what I want to have a little fun
and
at
he
the
wasn't
movies.
that good as a detective. He missed the whole fucking map in the floor. I mean, you really, Batman? You missed that?
I was like, you're supposed to be smarter. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like him standing around a room and wearing his weird outfit and then pointing, going, "What's that?" And then the cops turn and go, "Who's this guy?" And I'm like, "Exactly. Why is this weird guy in an outfit in here?"
How do you not know
awkward?
What's happening?
So I know we're gonna get flamed for that a little bit, but
we all have our opinions for these superheroes. The problem is they take it too seriously.
Truth hurts.
Exactly.
Just our opinions.
As far as this one, Veeran, it looks fun. We'll see. The movie's coming out like next weekend, and we'll see what the reviews are and go from there.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Let us know what you think in the
guys.
comments.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.